What's up, guys? So I talk a lot about the importance of getting toxic people out of your life. And recently, I've had to take my own advice. And today, I'd like to talk about it. I've been dealing with something that's been really hard for me and something that I'm not used to dealing with. And that is a person in my life that I considered like a great friend. But it kept being proven to me time and time again that this person did not have or reciprocate the same feelings. And I kept getting my feelings hurt by this person. I kept like doing things and thinking, no, this is the time, it's cool. Like I kept believing their bullshit and making excuses for them. There's a saying like that's been around for years, like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Well, this is like fool me like 37 times and I'm an asshole. I had this desire to be their friend. And this is a hard video for me to talk about, honestly, because it's a really messed up situation. And I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I let somebody treat me this way. How many times does somebody have to disappoint you? How many times does somebody have to hurt your feelings for you to finally get it and realize that, you know what? I don't need to invest any more of my time in this person. And what's so messed up is that in these relationships and when you have people that treat you poorly or that you give a second chance to, it's like you want to believe them. You want to believe that they didn't do it on purpose. You want to believe that they really didn't mean to hurt you or they didn't mean to treat you or do the thing that they did. But it finally clicked. And what made it click is I saw a video of myself talking about toxic people. And I realized that, you know what, if I'm going to come on here and if I'm going to tell you to get rid of the toxic people in your life, I can't be a hypocrite. I was a hypocrite. Here I am, the person coming on here telling you get rid of toxic people and you got to punch that negative boy, get rid of it. And I'm like the biggest offender. I get it. And it was finally time for me to say enough. Like, this is insanity. You know, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. The same thing happens with people in our lives. Like if they continuously do something, you think they're ever going to change? They're not going to change. They are toxic for you. Now, that being said, toxic people aren't necessarily like bad people. I'm not saying that this dude or your friend or your parent or your relative or whoever the toxic person in your life is a bad person. But they're bad for you. It's okay. It's okay to give yourself the permission to want more and to expect more out of a friendship and somebody that you put time and energy into. And I think that's really the takeaway for this. You know, the truth is, toxic people in and of themselves are not bad people, right? I mean, you know, they might do some shitty things to you, but a lot of times we are collateral damage in other people's issues. Just because somebody is not right for you, they're toxic for you, doesn't mean that they're not right or a great friend or a great partner or a great, you know, whatever for somebody else. But for you and what you need personally, they're toxic. And it's okay with identifying that. It's okay with acknowledging the fact that there might be somebody in your life that does not deserve your love and your time. And the hardest thing to do is to shut the door. Because if you keep the door open, they are going to continue to come back until you stop it. I've had to almost like pretend that this person is dead to me. Because if not, like I make excuses and I start thinking about it again. It's the most fucked up thing. And it's embarrassing. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come on and talk about it is because A, I know that I'm not alone. I know that there are people out there that are watching this that are in similar situations. And if my pain and my embarrassment can help you get out of a toxic relationship and finally get into relationships and be around people that love you and respect you, you deserve nothing but the best. And if you're surrounded by people that love you and uplift you and are encouraging, these are the people you need to invest your time and energy in. But if there are people in your life that are negative, if they're dragging you down, if they don't reciprocate what you do for them or the relationship in the manner that you give them, whether or not it's friendship, it's love, it's compassion, whatever it is, if there's somebody in your life that you need to shut the door on, gentlemen, you've got to shut it. It's about valuing yourself and loving yourself enough to say, no, you don't get to treat me that way. And even if I taught you that it's okay to treat me this way, it stops I'm not doing it anymore. They are never going to change. They are never going to be the person you need them to be. Now, the unfortunate reality is that sometimes toxic people are like super close. It might be a parent. It might be a relative. It might be your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner, whatever, or it just might be a friend, a coworker. It's critical that you figure out a way to remove as much of the toxic energy and those toxic people from your lives as possible. This may mean that you need to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. This may mean that you need to get a divorce. This may mean you need another job. This may mean that you might not need to talk to your family as much. But in order for you to be happy, healthy, and emotionally stable and feel good about yourself, it's critical that you're not around people that make you feel bad about yourself. Friends and family, people that love you, they're supposed to uplift you. They're the ones that are there to give you like a little knuckle bump and to be like, yo, Jimmy, you can do this. You're amazing. I think you're fantastic. Those are the people and the relationships that we need to invest in and embrace. The people that make us feel bad about ourselves, the people that make us feel negative, the people that we give more than we get from. Gentlemen, those are the people that we need to get out of our lives. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little video and tell you a little bit about something that's going on with me that I've been dealing with for a while. I've been dealing with it for years, but I finally sort of like it clicked in my head like 6 months ago. And it's been 6 months since I've talked to this person. And I got to tell you, I feel so much better about it, about the relationship, and finally like coming to the conclusion that, okay, this is not somebody that I can be friends with. It's not somebody that I can talk to. It's not somebody who I should invest any more time or energy in. Guys, you've got one life, and you've got to choose who you surround yourself with. You've got to make sure that the people that are in your life, the people that you value, the people that you invest in terms of time and energy and love and compassion and respect, that they're doing the same with you, because you're special, you're unique, and you're amazing. But not everybody is right for everybody, and there are certain people in your life that might be toxic. And if they are, guys, you got to get them the fuck out of your life. You've got to run. Do not walk, run, because you deserve better.